Hello everyone, this is vickieverlie. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Taurus. Hello Taurus, and happy birthday to you Tauruses. Welcome to your May 2014 tarot scope and mini astrology reading. Okay, let's get right into it and start shuffling up the cards and see what's going to come out here for us. I've got a few to start with. I think I'm going to need a little more than that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put these down here. Okay, so new people are coming into your life up here, if you allow it, and if you let it, there could be some new people coming in. Six of Cups in reverse and Ten of Cups in reverse. This is talking about falling out with people that you've been involved with, and very possibly on a more personal level, because Cups are you have an emotional attachment. Six of Cups is saying not going to happen. We're not going to go back to the old way. Ten of Cups with Ten of Cups in reverse almost always says not going to be a reconciliation. Or a reconciliation is not advised or not the wise thing to do, especially because Fool in reverse is over here. Because Fool is all about, oh, let's make a new beginning, let's have a new start. In reverse is like, well, we're not really having a new beginning, we're actually just doing the same thing over and over again and calling it new. So this could be a relationship, and it's not always your romantic relationship. This could be anybody. This could be a sibling, a parent, somebody else in your family, but it is somebody that you do have an emotional link to and you do care about. Another thing to say about this is it's not always that you do, like some people you just can't cut out of your life necessarily. What if it is your parent or your child or somebody? The Fool in reverse can be a warning to say, well, maybe, and this can say, we're never going to go back. Here's what's clear. The old way is not working. It's broke. We need to go in a new direction. So it can just mean, sometimes it can mean, if it is like a parent or somebody, it can be like, well, just let's not get pulled into these old traps again. Let's not push each other's buttons. Let's not fall into the same old patterning again that's going to ultimately lead to us having a falling out again. Let's not do round 3. Let's try to take a different approach. And when these kind of cards are popping up, I always tell people, look, it takes 2 people. You can't control what another person does. All you can control is your own reaction to it. So that's what you need to focus on. You can react in a different way. Don't let them push your buttons. However, I do want to say that there is some bright spots, some very nice bright spots coming in, because right around here you've got King of Rods and Queen of Rods. So there's an influx of some new people coming in too. And there is a full moon in your 7th house, so that's not surprising. It feels like these are not people from the past, usually, when these cards are around. This is some new energy popping in here. It could also mean maybe you're going to get a chance at a new relationship and don't go back and do the same thing you did before. Everybody has to take ownership for their part in any relationship ending, okay? You can't always put it outward and blame the other person. It's their fault, they were the jerk, or whatever that you want to call them. There's something you did to contribute to it. Whether it was just choosing that type of person, or whether it was some behavior that don't fall into these old patterns, because you definitely have a chance for something wonderful, a new beginning. And I'm not clear of who these people are, but there are a lot of cups lining up here. There is a chance that it could be some people that are, in other areas of your life. They could be, creative partnerships, business partnerships, friendships, co-workers, Rods people. Well, here's the thing about Rods people. They are people of action. They make it happen. They're not there's plannings, but they're doers. They're definitely doers. And I'm feeling a time span here too, from fire to fire. So maybe we are talking about from Aries in April last month to Leo of August. So maybe this thing is going to to transpire from Aries to Leo, or things that you may have started back in Aries. Maybe it's going to Leo to fruition. Whatever the case may be, the court cards are telling us that these are people that you can't do it alone. I want to say that much too. You can't do it alone. You are going to need help. There is an influx of people, some new energy coming in here to stir the pot. That could be very favorable for you and really help you along the way. The biggest thing you want to do is just not go down that same old road again. Let's make a fresh new start. And another thing, you know, well, it being a lot of your birthdays for you born in May, or even if you're watching this in late April, because it'll be posted before, right around when the sun goes into your sign of Taurus. Every year, on your new moon and your birth date and your solar return is the most powerful time of the year to make any kind of new beginnings, make any kind of changes you want in your life. See, everybody makes these New Year's resolutions on the new year. No. Your solar return is your new year every year. And if you do see this before the end of the month, the 29th, we do have a new moon eclipse in Taurus, so that is also ultra powerful. I want to quickly run down here and look at this stuff here. I think the old mistake of going back to the old way would be going like this, and this is part of it. And this is he's representing as a male energy, but he may be air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. He may be male or female, but could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Also could be coming in because in May we are going to move from Taurus to Gemini in the last couple of weeks there. So this may be later in the month as we move into Gemini after the 20th, actually. There's some financial struggles going on with this person, absolutely. And you know what, this card is a financial struggle card. When it's in the upright position, it's like, well, maybe we have a chance to work it out. You know, we're struggling a little, but we can balance. We can find balance. We can balance the books. In reverse, it says it's going to be hard for you to balance the books. It's going to be difficult. Or he's having a lot of struggles with money, and maybe he can't get out of it, he or she. But this person's coming into your life too, and it could even just be, you know, you can't bail them out anymore. That could be the Fool in reverse. You know, sometimes when it's like this, these are people that you've bailed out or are looking for you to bail them out. And usually Tauruses are pretty good with their money. So, you know, you have what they call the Midas touch at times. You're good with your money. This person isn't. You know, you have to make a choice here. Judgment says that you're definitely making. This is a very powerful card, and if you note, well, the Fool is a major arcana, but this is a major arcana as well. Judgment is always about paying your karmic debts, and often it's tied into learning your karmic lessons as well. But it is about paying your karmic debts, and I feel it's related directly to this financial situation with this person. You've paid your karmic debt. You've loaned this guy money before, probably, or you've let him stay at your place, or you've helped him out, or her, or whoever. You've helped him out more than once, at least twice, you know. And it's time, like, you've done what you have to do. You're not obligated anymore. And see, and this card is so key, and it's such a powerful card. I always want to look at whatever it's pointing at. And in this case, it's pointing at the Fool in reverse. So again, it's saying, you've paid this karmic debt. There's no need to continue down this path. If you do, then you're just setting yourself up again. You're just going to create more karma. You're free. You're free to have these wonderful new beginnings here, and especially at the time when the sun is in your sign. It's the best time, as I said, to reach out and do those new beginnings. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this astrology, because it is kind of cool what's happening here. The sun is in your sign, and then we're going to have a full moon in your 7th house. In Scorpio on the May 14th. 7th house is all about your partnerships. You know, full moon is things have come to a head, things are culminating. Full moon is also enlightenment, because the full moon shines a light on the situation. So it's very likely that you'll have some enlightenment. Maybe things are culminating. Maybe there is some relationships that are ending. In this case, it almost feels like, though, maybe it's not even ending. It feels like it did end. But there's still the remnants are still there. The remnants are still lingering or something like that. Like this, the bad feelings are still sort of hanging around. So this is a good time to just like get rid of this. And I almost wanted to say maybe it ended back in Aries or even January in Aquarius. But sometimes you got the 10 of Cups here, and then this is card 20, but those two X's are standing out to me. So that's 10 and 10. This could be 10 years ago. Or X's. The two X's are standing out to me. You know, sometimes when you say things, it's really part of the reading. It's crazy how that works. So you might have two X's that have done damage to you, and it's still kind of hanging on. So it's time, good. Full moon, great time to release any kind of old baggage regarding partnerships and stuff like that. Then the new moon, which is on the 28th, in your second house of money. I know you like that, Taurus. So yeah, new beginning and money, some kind of new project. I feel these people are involved with some kind of financial project or creative project or career move or something like that. So there's going to be opportunity to make new beginnings. Be sure not to go down the same old path. Even if it's a new people, don't behave in the same way that got you into a mess in the first place or the last time. So overall, very powerful month for you. Very powerful. Great time for new beginnings. Your birthday, your solar return, the best time ever to do all your manifestation, make all your resolutions, make your list for the year, light a candle. It's very powerful. Okay, so that about does it for this month's tarot scopes. Before we go, I wanted to tell you that my book is out. It's called Tarot in the Modern World by vickieverlie, and I drew the picture of me on the cover. It's kind of, cartoonish. And it's me with the sun card in the background. And then, of course, on the back I have the moon card on the background. The paperback is formatted a little better than the Kindle version because I had to do it myself. And it was pretty difficult to format it to fit every platform in the Kindle. But what it is, I go through and I do each card. And I have a description, a little poem that helps you memorize. And then I, these are my interpretations that I've developed over the years. So many of you I know do watch these videos in learning tarot. So if you're trying to learn tarot from me, I decided this would be the best way to do it. It's 189 pages long. It's not, it's not a very long book, or 186 pages long. I do a little bit of an introduction in the beginning, a couple pages about laying out the cards, and then it just goes through card by card with my little poems there. Maybe geared more towards the beginner tarot reader, but I think even people who are seasoned readers may get some benefit out of it. Very reasonably priced. The paperback is listed for $11, but I believe that they've been selling it on Amazon for somewhere like $9 and something. And then the Kindle is $4.99. Again, the Kindle, there may be some issues depending on the device with the formatting, but the paperback's cool. It's definitely all, worked out really nice with the, and you have the images, and then you have the the poem and I give upright position and reverse, and I also do a little bit about relating it to other cards. So if it shows up with other cards, what that meaning may be. And I'm pretty proud of it, and it's pretty cool. It's lighthearted, and it's not really in depth or really deep. It's kind of lighthearted, but it's easy. It's like it's like me, like I speak. I speak in meat and potatoes, and this is the kind of interpretations that I have here. So if you wanted to learn tarot and you want to pick it up, it's available at Amazon.com, and I will have the link below. I want to thank everybody for donating. The donations have really picked up, and that really makes it worthwhile for me to continue on doing these free readings, and I really do appreciate each and every one of the donations that I get and people coming to me for readings. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for watching my videos and sharing and commenting and liking. This is vickieverlie. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.